Hey everybody, welcome to another live. As promised, I'm going to demold these 3D blooms that we did on the live yesterday. So just give me a second to get logged into chat so I can see what chat is happening. I'm hoping we're getting a few people that are going to come in. Who knows? But we'll find out. So bear with me a second, just getting logged in with everything. But this should be exciting. And part of me is really nervous because we did these live, these 3D blooms, and I don't know what's going to happen, whether they've turned out or not, and we're going to find out together, which is going to be really interesting. So here we go. I'm just logging in. Sorry about this. I should have been prepared, I think. Here we go. I'm in the chat. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Amy. Hey, Mitch. Hey, Sherry, nice to have you with us. Hey, Sandy, as well. This is amazing that we're already getting a few people turn up. And we're just getting set up at the minute. So I'm hoping you can hear me okay and there's no echoes. Hi, Dee, nice to see you. Terry, as well. You did. You made it to a live, which is brilliant. Steph, as well. Great to have you here. Lula, as well. Chloe, hello. And hi to anyone new. You know, this is fun for me because this is a new type of live for me where it is a creation live and then we're going to have a demold live as well. So it's going to be interesting. These might not have worked out as well, but if they haven't, please don't blame the pigments. It's my first time using them with this resin, and sometimes it just takes a little bit of time to get used to that mix. But hey, Tina, nice to see you. Nice to have you with us. Great to see so many people turning up already. And I'm not going to demold these until we get a few more in here. So share it around. Let's get a few more in. Look at this lovely blue whale, though. I can't believe how this came out. This is just absolutely amazing. So if you like blue whales, I absolutely love this, the way that this came out. 12 ounces of resin, but 12 ounces of resin well used, I think you'll agree. I'm in love with this whale. And what I'm going to be doing with that whale, whilst you're all here as well, is you may remember one of my earlier videos where I put waves on this wood-burnt charcuterie board that I made, which I was really happy with. So the whale is literally going to sit on there beautifully, and I'm going to have some air plants coming out the top of it. And I think that's going to be amazing. So yeah, look at that. Let's hope we get a half decent result with these blooms. I'm actually a little bit worried. But we've got a few in here already. We've got 21 in here, which is amazing. Just so you guys know as well, if you're trying to reach me on Discord at the minute, for some reason, I'm having a few technical difficulties. So if you are trying to reach me on the Discord, feel free to send me a friend request and I will add you as a friend and then we should be able to chat. I don't know why, but I'm just having a few issues on there at the minute. Hi, Ania. Nice to have you with us as well. Chippy Doodle, Lula, Amy, they're all coming in now. Look at this. We've got 22 that want to see these blooms. Let's hope they turn out, is all I'm saying. Hi, Jeannie. Nice to have you with us as well. I don't think we've met before. But yeah, hopefully we're going to get some interesting results. So, should we just get on this? I did say Ania, not Annie, I think, Lisa. I'm pretty sure I did anyway. If I didn't, I apologise. But you can all call me Andy as well. So don't call me Custom Carving and Epoxy UK. It sounds like something my mother would have called me if I was doing something naughty. Hi, Natalie, as well. Nice to see you. But just with that blue whale, look at these. These were the extras. So I got this beautiful diamond mold from into resin, this jellyfish. I think that came out really cool. And look at this. It's like the ice dragon with the remainder of the white and those blues. Absolutely loved that. I might add some embellishments to him. But again, I think he came out really well. This is fast becoming one of my favourite spare resin molds. Just this little fondant mold. But yeah, if I still get problems with Discord, I'll let you guys know in a video in a few days. But if you've got me on Discord and you're struggling to get through, send me a friend request. Hi, Petra. Nice to see you. I hope you managed to look at some of those lives earlier and you're going to come back to me with an answer. I've not forgotten. So I think we've got a few more in now. I think we should just get to it. What do you think? And start demolding some of these and see what we've got. What do you think? Or should we wait and build the tension a little bit more? It's already quite late in the UK, so I am aware of that. But just a reminder, as I say, I used in these blooms, we went with, where is it? Blackberry. Hi Claire, nice to have you with us. Brilliant to see you here. But these are the two pigments that we ended up going with on that live 3D bloom, what we did yesterday. So we went with Seashore and we went with Blackberry. So it's baby blue almost and a really deep purple. And I'm really hoping that these have worked. I really am. Petra, you don't need to be hesitant. Trust me, on the lives, I've had people that have never even been on camera before and they feel at ease apparently. So you don't need to worry about it. It's just a conversation and it lets your audience know a bit about you, get to know you and ask any questions they might have. Pretty straightforward. But there we go. So we're going to start off with some of the spares, I think, before we go into the actual blooms. But you guys asked for a metallic sparkly white with glitter for the back. So I stayed up late last night after we made the blooms, mixed up some of this metallic white and I mixed in some silver holographic glitter for the backs. And if they don't look right as the backs, I'm blaming you lot because you lot picked it. Except for Chippy Doodle, he wanted the black glitter the same as I did. So we'll see who was right when we demold these. So I'm going to do the spare bits first. So this is, again, it's one of those into resin molds and it was just some spare resin. So here we go. And I'm undoing it. Hopefully it's cured. Just imagine if none of these were cured. I would cry on a live. But I'm sure it's happened before. And look at that. That's just that lovely, almost lavender colour with the diamond effect. So that was just spare resin. And that's why I always say, use up that spare resin, you know. Absolutely stunning little piece. And I think that's going to make an amazing little key ring. What do you think to that one? Any thoughts? Yay! We've got some fans of the seahorse. But no, that came out really well, I think. So I think that is going to be... And that was actually the mix of those two colours. So I'm wondering if we're going to get the same effect in these blooms. If that really dark purple and that almost baby blue are going to mix together and give us this lavender colour. We'll see. But look at that. Okay, so that's that one. Now I think we'll do the spare little lizard that you saw me use the drip pour in as such. And I'm going to demold him. And we're going to see what he turned out. I'm really excited for this lizard, by the way. He's only my second lizard, I've realised. Let's have a look. So the toes are there. That's always a good start. Look at those toes. Hello. They're all there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here we go. What's he going to turn out like? That is the question. Going to demold the tail now. Claire's saying hi to his toes as well. We won't say hello to his tail because that could be rude. And we know once these lots start on something rude in chat, it doesn't stop. You can't be in love with a lizard yet. You haven't seen him. I'm loving the back. So the colours cure really well. And this is obviously in these pigments from Create and Bloom. And I've been chatting to Lou, actually, from Create and Bloom, telling her how happy I am with these pigments. Absolutely stunning colours. So, who's ready for the lizard? Oh, please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Wow. Look at that. Love the way that I dripped in that resin. And again, that was just the spare resin for this. Actually, I think you're right. I think it is a gecko mold, Amy. But look at that. That is just from spare resin Those little drips. I am in love with that. So whether I colour some eyes on him, I probably will do afterwards. But look at that. And we did it live, you know. This was the spare from these blooms, which I'm hoping worked. This is why you always use your spare resin. Sometimes you get some of your best pieces. I absolutely love that. And you know what? I think I've got a girlfriend for Mr. Lizard. So I think this one's a boy. We're going to call him Mr. Something. You're going to have to come up with a name. And I think the axolotl that we did live needs a boyfriend. So the lizard or gecko, I think they make a really cute couple. Look at that. So we've got Happy Flappy, who was named on the live, because these gills are apparently now called flaps to everybody in the resin world. What are we going to call her new boyfriend? What? Any thoughts? Come on, there's got to be something coming off in chat. The females often do, apparently, Claire. Apparently the females often eat the males in nature. So there we go. Purple Rain, I like that. So what do you think? I'm not going to do a Prince impression and try and ruin that song. But he's come out really cool. So we've got Purple Rain, the gecko now. And my voice doesn't get that high. I don't know if you can tell, but I can't get that high. So sorry, it's not going to happen. So we've got Purple Rain, come out really well. We've seen the beautiful blue whale as well from earlier. Can't wait to edit that video and get it out. There's actually 6 different blues, including a chameleon, and 2 different whites that went into this, as well as some iridescent powder on the front throat part there. So there's that one. Okay. Which one do you want me to do first? The one in my mould or the one in the new purpose-bought mould? That one or that one? Make a decision. It's up to you. This is your channel more than it is mine, so you decide. We got the Timu mould, which is this one. This one first. Oh, we've got one for mine. Left to right. This left, I'm presuming. My mould, my mould. Okay, we'll go with mine first because I think that's more likely to have blobbed because it's a deeper mould. So this is the one we're going to go with first, which is my own handmade crystal edge mould, which if you haven't seen the video, this took me 7 attempts to get it to this point. So it's quite a funny video to watch just to see that you've got to keep on going until you get something that you're happy with. So again, we did that white sparkly white. With the silver glitter, so you can just see it if I move it around in the light. And I love the noise. Ready? Clean mould, that's always a good start. Oh, this is nervous. This is nervousness right now. So this is the back you guys chose. Oh, I'm going to be called Mr. Blob after this. I can feel it, not Mr. Bloom. Let's see what happens. Oh, the tension. Wow. Look at that. And you know what, you guys? You were right with that glittery, white, metallic background. Look at that. Done live, so you know there was no special effects. If you want to go back and watch that live from yesterday, wowzers, you know? Lou, if you're watching this back from Create and Bloom, thank you so much for these pigments. Look at these pigments. Look at those colours. Absolutely. And I love the fact that there's almost a little bit of transparency there where you can see through. Wow. Look at that. It's one of my favourites already. Look at that. I'm going to be looking at this all night long. Look at those petals. Perfectly formed. Only bit that isn't is that little hole that we saw yesterday. But you know what? I'm really happy with that. To say we did it live, all of that extra pressure of doing it live and the chaos, I'm so excited with that. Look at it. So does anybody want to see the other one or not? Or should we just leave that one? because that one might not have worked. And at this point, this video has been a great success. But there we go. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. The best thing for me is there was no video. There was no editing, you know. This was live. You guys picked the colours, you know. And I want to say well done, because you picked some really great colours there. Absolutely stunning. So I'm really hopeful that this one's turned out now as well. And that's going to be a very different bloom because of the shape of the mould. You always get, yeah, we'll just leave that one there. We'll call it a day. We've had a success. That'll do. But no, I love that. Beautiful. So here we go. I'm going to unmold this one now. And just so you guys know as well, we're back to the normal chats from Tuesday. These were just a fun bit of extra, just to show you creation videos. And if you want me to do them, let me know in chat. I'm happy to do these sort of once a month. And then keep on with the normal live schedule with the Q&As every Tuesday. And then obviously, hopefully still keep doing my sort of 2 videos a week. And when I can, get involved with Froggy Friday. Oh, this one's exciting. Again, first time I've used this mould as well. First time I used the mould. First time I used the pigment pastes. First time I used this particular resin with these pigment pastes. And so far, it's been a resounding success. This is quite a thick mould, actually. I'm quite impressed compared to some of the cheaper ones I've had from Temu. Here we go. I almost don't want to turn it around. Look at the back again. That's just that silver holographic glitter with that white pearlescent metallic back. So the back looks good. So worst case scenario, I've got a lovely pearlescent white and glitter coaster. But I think we want to see if it's bloomed. Amy, just do it. Oh dear, it reminds me of that gif that goes around, just do it. Here we go. Oh, and, oh, hello. That as well. It's a little bit heavier in the center. I don't mind that. Look at that. That is, again, it is beautiful. And I love the way that the petals are almost overlapping each other. That is stunning. We have had 2 blooming successes live, made live, demolded live. You pick the colours, you pick the back, and this is what we came out with. Beautiful. 2 of my favourite blooms. I can keep the nickname Mr. Bloom now, you know. It's not Mr. Blob, it's Mr. Bloom still, so I'm happy about that. Although, thanks for that, Mary, really appreciate that. Thanks, Stressful Mum Paints as well, Natalie, Chloe. Thank you everyone for being here. You don't know how much it means to me on this channel as we keep growing. But I love those. And I love the fact that I didn't pick them. You did. That way, if it went wrong, I could blame you all. But I can't because they are so stunning. And again, Lou from Creating Bloom is going to be on the channel in a couple of weeks as well. So I'm going to talk to her about these pigments, how she makes them so colourful and vibrant. But now we know they work really well in blooms as well, instead of micas, you know. I think you get more of a 3D effect. Bye, Sherry. Nice seeing you again. Look at that. Amy, your address is. Okay. Do you know what? I'm going to use one of these. In fact, I might use both of these as a members giveaway next month on the prize draw. Because if you don't know, I do that for members every month. We do a prize draw. Maybe I should ask you all more after as well, Steph. Because you obviously make the right decisions. Look at that. They are absolutely stunning. So thank you very much. I don't know if I prefer the blooms or the gecko, though. I love that little gecko. Look at him. But no. I think that's about it. So it's a quick one, and it shows we can make blooms under pressure on a live. And if I can do it on a live, you lot can do it at home. If you're struggling with blooms, go back, watch one of the tutorials, and learn how to do this. It's not that complex. It's just learning your temperatures, you know, and you can get some amazing effects like these. Absolutely stunning. So thanks everyone for being here. I'm going to turn around now and look at chat in case anyone's got any questions before we close it out. So, any questions from anybody? Wow, I noticed we got 25 in here as well. So thanks for that on an impromptu demolding live. And I will be cleaning my workstation as well. As you can probably hear, I'm still just about getting over a cold. I had 39. Wow, that is amazing. They are difficult, but it's about just getting your temperatures right for that resin. You know, it's as simple as that. As long as you get your temperatures right, you normally come out with a decent effect. And as I say, go back and watch some of the tutorials. If anybody's got any questions on how to do a bloom, ask away, you know. We've got the live on Tuesday, which is a Q&A live. And interestingly, Lula from Nerd Goblin Art did an amazing clock today. I had to be careful how I said that, but she did a stunning clock. Chippy Doodle, there's already a video on how I made that mold. Go back and have a look. It's actually one that's featured on the top of my channel, I think, at the minute, how to make a crystal mold. So have a look at that. But yeah, Lula's clock was amazing, and she made it with dried flowers. And the guest on Tuesday is a lady called Callie from Wildflower Preservation, and she's got a business where all she does is preserves people's memories and flowers in resin. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully we'll all get some tips and tricks on how to do it. But again, it's just another live that we've got. Then the week after, we've got Lou coming on from Creating Blooms. And let's not forget May the 6th, where we've got Claire coming on from Claire's Crafty Corner and Wendy from Toonpish. Claire, thank you so much for being here. It was an impromptu live. Thank you. And I'm looking forward to chatting to you more over the coming weeks. So, any last questions before I close it out? It's not looking like it in chat, so I think we're there. So, yeah, in fact, it's tomorrow, that live. I'm losing track. I'm doing that many lives at the minute. You're right, it's tomorrow. So, looking forward to that on tomorrow on that Q&A live. It is scheduled, so you can see what time it is in your country as well. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Let's have a great day and keep on doing that resin.